This one, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like it sounds kind of like deserty, you know? Perhaps like West Asian, North African, right? I'm thinking like mummy, you know, like a mummy's doing like a really like seductive dance. Like a mummy that's also a stripper, you know? But then what would be funny is that like it's taken off all the wrap, so that of course it just like it can't stand up because it needs the wrap somehow to. Okay. I'll close that. Great. Okay, that's closed. Perfect. All right. I'm just gonna get my life together a second. Also, I just took a shower. My ears are still wet, like the inside. You know how like you think you dry them, but then they're never dry all the way. So wearing these earbuds, it feels weird. It's like squishy in there. Nobody wants that. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? All right, that seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. And my hair's, of course, my hair's still wet because when's the last time I've used a blow dryer? It's been years. Well, I used one on myself. I used one on Aubrey after she has a bath. All right, well, that's looking good. We were off to a great start. I mean, honestly, like feeling good. I'm very well rested. I got a good amount of sleep the last 2 nights. Like a very, some would even say a great amount of sleep the last 2 nights. Probably too much sleep, let's be real. All right. Just need to send that over there. And then we'll just go ahead and make this transition here. So, perfect. Ooh, did I change that back? Yeah, buddy. Okay. I'm gonna make a couple of random changes here. There's a few things I'm gonna do in some of the, well, one, I'm not gonna run Tommy's matchbook. That's just there for, you know, other reasons, so. All right. That looks good. Let me put these headphones back in now. I think my ears are a little more dried out. Cool, cool, cool. All right, that looks good. This looks good. Let me just click here and here. It's hard to get the glasses comfortable with the earbuds like this. Should I put my contacts in? I'm thinking about it. We're gonna be sitting here for the next 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours. Y'all know how I do. Oh, I can hear them like sliding on the cables. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out for me. I think I'm gonna have to go put my contacts in. Which is great, because I finally have contacts after like 3 months of not wearing them, so. Okay, real quick, let me run and do that. As light enters, it's supposed to, you know, hit the back and then come back out, and like it's so obviously light comes in and bounces off, but it's that when it hits the back, then that's where your optic nerve is and everything. That's what you're supposed to be able to see, right? So it's not this whole football thing that people talk about a lot. Yeah, see, to explain it here. Overall shape of the eye, quite round. Football shape explanation is often used to describe the very slight difference between different directional curves of a single cornea. You hate to see it, right? It does not mean your eye is football shaped. A poor analogy, you hate to see it. So, but there's a lot of things that happen that we deal with. That's a big problem, so. Anyway, so when you're nearsighted and you also have astigmatism, it really sucks. So what happens with like lenses is that they will actually shift. I mean, any corrective lens, right, will shift how light enters your eye. With astigmatism, we see a special like curvature situation going on here. So that really sucks. So that means that it's not just a general like put the lens in front and then you can see. It actually there's also like an axis of rotation that you have to consider as well, which is kind of like what we're talking about here. So there's 2 points that we have to consider. So With contact lenses, it needs to be able to, on its own, rotate to the proper place in your eye so that that's working. Your glasses are fixed, so it's no big deal, right? And so others, they have these cool little alignment marks here, and you can see if they're in place or not. So my problem is I need the contact to shift in my eyeball. My old contacts, it took like maybe, I don't know, 2 seconds, and it was in place. Any other lens I have tried has not been able to settle on my eye well. So I've had this like huge issue where I just can't wear any other brand. It really sucks. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but yeah, it's not really like fair to call it like they said the football thing. Anyway, oh yeah, the alignment marker. See, they're like very tiny. You can't really see them that well. I mean, you can if you like obviously look at the lens, but most people don't see them. And so, but yeah, so there you go. So